Sit back, strap in, and get ready for After Hours with TC Restani. This is Abigail Harwich, executive producer, welcoming you to the show. And now, TC Restani!
Alrighty there. Welcome to the After Hours of TC Restani, the podcast. I'm TC Restani, emanating from the palatial podcast penthouse here at Restani Productions for another fun-filled episode of what? You guessed it, After Hours with TC Restani. I'm going to go around the horn right now and introduce my esteemed panel of experts. Immediately on my right, none other than my mentor, Mr. Ricky Bittman.
I love the taste of my ear medicine. I don't drink it. I wait for it to seep into my throat after putting the drops into my ear canal. After about 3 minutes, I taste this bitter, nauseating flavor. I get immediate heartburn and my bowel movements become impaired. It's like a day at Disney for me.
Hey, everybody. I'm back from Maine and 4th of July. You like that?
That's right. That's unbelievable. I thought you were in Austria or something, you know.
Well, you know.
Thinking you were a barbarian.
I've been hanging out with my new friends. They're all artificial.
Really? They're all artificial?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
we agree on everything, and we talk about all the things I like.
Is that right hand or left hand?
Well, I don't go that far.
Okay. And speaking of someone who doesn't know his left from his right, none other than the milkman himself, Quincy Briscoe.
And how you going tonight?
We're doing fantastic. Now, you have this buffet of shit in front of you right now. That's what it's called, the buffet of shit.
The buffet of shit?
Well, these are chips,
salsa chips.
salsa chips and fries.
And fries in white cellophane bags with ketchup packets, milk, and water.
Yeah, I figured it just calls for an odd kind of assortment today.
Maybe Ricky Bittman can take a picture of this right now, and we will put it up.
Try some.
I'm definitely going to put it up there because
Try some.
people like to know what's going on behind the scenes.
A little BTS.
Yes, and I will say that I did partake of the steak fries. They're very good.
Really?
A little
try some of
undercooked,
these-
but I kind of like them that way.
Try some of these salsas. Try some fries. Try
Well, it's
some.
not salsa. They're just
the chips, yeah.
Tortilla chips. There's no
Tortilla
salsa.
chips with no salsa. Just I could eat a French fry plain, but I ain't gonna eat those chips plain.
Well, he just put about 9,000 grams of sodium. You could in the wintertime, they don't put that much salt down to the road.
All that's missing now is the vinegar and the draft beer, and we'd have a party going.
Well, we do have a brewery right there next door.
Bring some beer over, you cheap bastards.
Well, maybe they can become a sponsor. Have you ever thought
Yeah,
of
well, bring over some of their wares for us to try.
maybe
Yeah,
if she got off her yoga pants ass and went over there and got a couple sponsors?
I know. I went in there with Sharpie before the taping, and we were almost late because we got a little carried away with the stouts.
The stouts?
Yeah, the little Irish stout they have going over there.
Oh.
Not the fat girl sitting at the bar.
What was her name? Sheila?
Hi.
I'm Sheila.
Because we were so fit and trim, you know.
Well, you know, hey, down 15 pounds.
You're looking good. I'm telling you. When I came in tonight, he said 15. I heard 50, and I looked at you and said, I can see 50.
Oh, no, I didn't see 50. There was no 50. That's for damn
But
sure.
I'm just saying, you looked like you did.
Wow,
I mean,
no. Our one of our producers, Chip, is down like 100 pounds.
He's half the size.
He was on Wegovy.
Yeah, I always thought that was like a candy.
You know what? And I asked him, I go, what's the secret? And he goes, there is no secret. I jab this thing in me. I lose weight. I eat the same. I don't exercise. So, you know.
Another weight loss trick I'm not going to try. I don't want to jab myself.
Yeah, you know, like 4 years from now, arm falls off.
Yeah, I mean, God bless him. I hope that's not the case. But for me, it's just not a thing.
Me is just, I have not had a carbohydrate
Oh, man, how do you do it?
since I was diagnosed being type 2 diabetes, you know, lowering my A1C. And I have not had a carb. I have not had a single bad carb. I've had
In how many days?
I was...
You like these kind of questions.
I'm trying to think here. I usually know. You ask me what time a day a movie came out, I would know in 2 seconds.
About 3 weeks, would you say?
It will be 3 weeks tomorrow.
Wow, so I was right.
Yeah, so 21 days.
No carbs. And
No
15
carbs.
pounds.
15 pounds. And I go out and walk.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, I'm not doing like 100-mile walking. I do like a mile and a half.
Yeah.
But the secret is they say, you know, well, that's the Atkins diet. Not that I'm on the Atkins diet. It's,
But, you know, you though, okay, you go off the carbs.
Right.
And you can't eat meat, though.
I have weighed back on. I don't eat red meat. I will never eat red meat again. I have a little bit of pork here and there. Very trim pork. chicken breast or turkey breast.
Nothing wrong with chicken breast.
And probably, every Friday I have my sautéed shrimp and black bean sauce with broccoli at Peter Wu.
At Peter Wu's, yes.
So that's usually my protein intake. A lot of broccoli.
Yeah.
A lot of
You were
broccoli.
saying that. You started with the broccoli.
Broccoli and smoothies, broccoli and egg white omelets, just broccoli dipped in hummus.
I like hummus. I can eat that.
I'm just sick of broccoli.
What's hummus?
It's like it's chickpeas. It's basically like healthy dip is what it is.
It's all whipped up. They whip it up into a frenzy, a little Middle Eastern frenzy.
Yeah.
And you can eat it with crackers or Syrian bread's very nice.
Or sometimes you can just take a spoon.
Now, what kind
in.
of hummus do you like?
Oh, red pepper.
Red pepper.
Yeah.
Now, have
Joseph's red pepper.
Okay. Have you heard of the? I think it's the brand is called Ithaca.
Isn't that in upstate New York?
It is, but this is called Ithaca hummus. They have a black bean that's very spicy.
Ooh.
But it's full of all the good stuff.
I'll
Trust
check
me
it
on
out.
that. Yeah, look for it. It's kind of expensive. It was on sale recently at Market Basket when I was up there. I had a coupon and everything. But they also have a dill pickle one as well, which I haven't opened yet.
I like dill pickles, but if I want a dill pickle, I'm going to eat a dill pickle.
But it might be nice mixed in with the hummus. See, I don't go for the hardcore like the all the crap in the hummus.
Chipotle.
Yeah, it gets a little the hummus. They went a little crazy. I don't even like the garlic.
This like chocolate hummus.
Yeah, what the hell? Come
I
on,
don't want
stop
that.
it, people. Stop it
Listen,
right now.
Listen, I like red pepper hummus. Sometimes I like the spicy red pepper hummus. I will definitely try that black bean sauce hummus.
It's good. It's good.
But there's I can only can take hummus for so long.
Yeah, I get you.
There's
I
like
I remember when I had to lower my cholesterol once, right before, back around 2002. And for dinner, I was having a everything bagel with just hummus and a little red onion on it.
See, I can't even have a bagel. It's carbs.
I know, yeah.
I haven't had.
But see, that's when I was running.
The half Irish in me.
Yeah.
I haven't had a potato.
That's just uncalled for. That's
in
terrible.
over 3 weeks.
Sad.
I mean,
Sad.
the Irish relatives like, we had a famine for you.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could substitute for if I want a starchy, thing that isn't bad is
Yeah.
butternut squash.
That's good.
And the only thing I put in the butternut squash is black pepper. Ugh. It's good. It's good.
Keep telling yourself that.
Trust me. I want to go, take a Land O'Lakes
Listen, what you're doing
butter and put it in there.
is one of the hottest things in the world to do.
Not really.
It is. All right, stop it. Don't downplay what you're doing because you lost 15 pounds. That's big for you.
In 3 weeks.
Okay? So I think you're doing fantastic, and I want you to keep up the good work because we need you around here. All right? Enough of this fucking around. Get that A1A, whatever the hell it is, down.
AOC.
Yeah, get her down. I get her down, all right. You should hear the things she's saying to me on AI.
I can imagine.
I'm going to say nothing I have made her say, I bet she hasn't said before.
Have you made her squeal like a donkey?
No, she won't squeal, but let's just say she's agreeing to everything I put out there.
Really?
Not a bad deal.
Sometimes she looks okay, and sometimes she looks like a donkey.
If she would just either be quiet or say the things that I make her say through AI, then we'd all get along great. It'd be a great world.
She's got a hell of a rack of ribs.
I get no complaints about that.
Right.
But it's when she starts going,
the reason that the moon isn't working, it's Donald Trump.
yeah.
He turned the moon on and he made the moon affect all women.
He got rid of the cheese.
Yeah, the cheese is gone.
It's all because of him. Oh. Unbelievable.
So how was your 4th?
I was sick.
Oh.
I think we had a recording down here that you weren't here for. We had a rock band down here from Marky D.
That's right.
So we're all the people down here, and that was the first time I was around like a big crowd in a while.
Oh, no.
And I didn't get COVID.
Yeah.
But that was on a Saturday, and like Wednesday I started getting the runny noses and the head congestion and whatnot. And then Thursday, July 3rd, was just a miserable day. It was just, I slept all day. I even called in and told Abby I wasn't coming in the office and whatnot.
Wow.
So for me to call in and not come in the office, to talk to her, you're sick.
Yeah.
And then the 4th of July, it was getting a little bit better, but not much. So I just sat at home and watched reruns of reruns, and that was about it.
No, that's not too bad, though.
It was, you know what? I don't care about fireworks.
Yeah, we had a great time up in Maine, but the weather
always do.
The weather was great. I mean, last year it poured every goddamn day. This year was great. The weather was perfect. I was in the ocean a bunch of times.
Uh-oh.
Water was frigid. up there. But I managed to get into the
Where
ocean.
in Maine? Oh, Wells.
Wells
right?
Beach, Maine, right
Wells
on the
Beach.
water. Get the house right on the water because we stay at the Holiday Inn down the street, which is fine with me.
Do they have a pool?
They do, but it's an indoor pool. I'm like,
What's good? Indoor, you don't get sunburned.
No, yeah, but I mean, it's beautiful out. I mean, we go for our walks and stuff like that. And
Did you get any good seafood?
not really, because going out up there, it's first of all, the town was packed, and every restaurant is packed. So the family all gets together, and everybody throws in, and we bring. You know what we did though for July 4th dinner? Everybody threw in some money. We bought trays from Prince Pizza on Route 1.
Wow.
We had baked ziti. We had
Can't have it as a carb.
Well, we had these delicious meatballs for crying out loud.
Any red meat?
Yeah, red meat in it. What the hell was the other dish we brought for crying? I can't remember. It was a delicious Italian. Oh, chicken piccata, which was delicious, lemon with the capers. It was. And they throw in a bunch of bread and everything, and the sauce. It was just wonderful. But then people bring steak tips, and then the family has what they call an appetizer contest, where everyone makes an appetizer and they judge them. Of course, they always got to make the kids think that they won. But, people were making things like, the one guy had this creamy burrata.
What is a burrata?
Burrata is this special mozzarella cheese.
Wasn't that what
that's-
Robert Blake was on?
That was burrata. Very good.
All right.
Keep your eyes on the prize. With blueberry sauce, we had these little tacos. Somebody put in an order of Dom's steak tips because they didn't have time to plan anything. That was what I voted for because they were absolutely delicious. Tosh and I threw in these little buffalo chicken sliders on the Hawaiian's king rolls with the little bit of coleslaw.
Wow.
It was delicious. But, and rumor has it we came in second, but I think we came in first. But at any rate. So we had a lot of that type of food. And the hotel we stayed at had free breakfast.
What was in the breakfast?
Okay, you go downstairs, right, and they have little sausage patties, turkey and pork, no bacon. I was a little bummed about that. You get the little bagel bar there. You can get toast. They have egg white omelets.
I love those.
They have scrambled eggs, and they have a waffle maker and all this. So you can really, and they have delicious coffee. Oh,
This is me. I'm eating my dinner because we were
that's
running
fine.
late.
That's fine.
I'm eating a Greek salad. I'm chewing the lettuce.
But the sad thing was, in front of the house that's on the water, we usually have this beautiful stretch of beach. But every night we were there was no beach because the waves, the tide was too high.
Wow.
So my brother-in-law, who bought over $1,000 worth of fireworks, we couldn't light any of them off. So now it's going to be a Labor Day extravaganza.
Because of the undertow?
Well, we just couldn't do it at night. There's no these fireworks. You have to put them on the ground. You have to put them on a safe ground, and there's nothing safer. Like the wall from the beach is like maybe
On a sandbar?
like 25 feet up. So you're looking down on the beach, and they have this long flight of metal stairs. So I run down, I light the fuse, I run back up, and we watch them go off. But when there's no beach, you can't do that.
See any sharks?
No, I did not. Now that I think of it.
Maybe the water's too cold for the Great
They
Whites.
say that, but and then I heard that was kind of like a myth.
A myth.
Yeah, that the sharks, it's not a warm water thing for sharks.
Okay, well, I'll call Matt Hooper and ask him.
Ask him. He, oh my God, there was a great thing on, I saw this on Reddit. Because he was down in the vineyard.
I saw it.
Did you see the video of him singing?
Show me the way to go
Yeah.
home. Yeah, in the replica of the Orca.
Wasn't that something?
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
He just looked so old.
But he looked like he was really getting into
Right.
it, And I was like, that was a very heartwarming little segment there when he sat down. And the other guy tried to be like the Hooper guy, the Brody guy, sort of like swung in and sat down. They did it perfectly, I thought anyway.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was very nice.
I was very impressed.
Yeah, it was good to see him.
We should have gone down there.
We should have, but they kind of threw that thing together at the last moment, I think. And there's the documentary that's coming out, I think, tomorrow.
Thursday.
I think
Today.
today it came out?
Today's the 10th?
Yes.
Today.
Oh, awesome. I got that to look forward to.
So I got that going for me.
Yeah, I got that going for me, which is nice. But yeah, that was the thing that was bugging me though. Was I talking to you about Lalo Schifrin, or was I? No, I think I was talking
Who?
about Lalo Schifrin.
Who's that?
I'm glad you asked, because the Saturday before June 26th, I was talking to a buddy of mine about music. He was talking about Ennio Morricone, who wrote the score for Good and the Bad and the Ugly and a lot of the spaghetti westerns.
He also did the music for the Untouchables.
Yep. And he just passed away recently.
He was up there.
Yeah. And I said, who else was a great composer for the films? Was Lalo Schifrin. He died on the 26th, right after we had this conversation.
Wow.
last night.
What films did he compose?
I'm glad you asked, because I made some copious notes here. Cool Hand Luke,
Oh, one of my favorite movies ever.
Bullet,
Okay.
Kelly's Heroes, Dirty Harry, Joe Kidd, Enter the Dragon, the soundtrack to Enter the theme song to
Wow.
Enter the Dragon, Magnum Force, The Eagle Has Landed, a lot of Kent.
Magnum Force. That was the movie that had Suzanne Summers naked in the pool.
Exactly.
And then
Shot to
then
death.
got shot to death.
Yes. Sudden Impact, a lot of Clint Eastwood's, and he did the TV shows Mannix, Mission Impossible, Planet of the Apes, the TV series, and the theme song to Starsky and Hutch.
Wow.
You know, a lot. And there's a lot more. There's a lot more. Matter of fact, last night I was watching my annual, you know how we watch movies at different times of years?
I have several that I do that.
Now,
with.
I have already watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Now, last night I watched Roller Coaster and The Bad News Bears. And Lalo Schifrin did the soundtrack to Roller Coaster.
Wow.
That has the, and people remember this from last summer, is like a 3-second, I think it was the first film Steve Guttenberg was ever in. He walks in, hands a folder to some people, they ask him a question, he answers, and he walks out, and that's it.
What year was that?
No, I was afraid you asked that. I want to say 77.
Okay, well, because he did Diner in what was that, 81, 82.
I think this was his first film.
And then, of course, if Jeff was here, well, he was Carrie Mahoney
And don't forget,
in
he was-
Police Academy in
when he was
1984.
5 years old, he was in that Legs commercial with the plastic eggs. He burst out of it. So that was kind of sad that Lalo has passed away. One of my favorite film composers.
I hate to say this, but John Williams may be next. I mean, the man's like 93 years old.
He is up there.
But, you know,
Let's hope not hope. Okay.
I think they should just take all these great composers' brains out and just put them in like a jar. And then we have the technology to put them back into people.
That would be something. Jeez, I didn't think of that. But I'll tell you what. As much as Ennio Morricone, I like saying that because all the Italian chicks get hot when I say that. As much as he did what he did and Lalo did what he did, and you've got there's countless other guys out there whose names are escaping me. John Barry is another one. Does a lot of these guys. They had a vision, but nobody had the vision that John Williams had.
No.
His music was a character in these films.
Sure, like Jaws.
You know, I still get
Same
to this
Jaws.
day. I still get to this day goosebumps when I hear the Superman theme.
Oh, you actually think you can fly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's Superman. You know, it's almost like if you sat people down who've never heard it and say, what superhero does this music make you think like? Make you think of? And they might say Superman.
Well, if you watch the documentary of the making of the first Superman,
Yeah.
Richard Donner said he screwed up Williams' first take of the theme because he goes, if you listen to it, when it goes, da, 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 the music says the word Superman.
Ah.
Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
Superman.
Ah.
So he went crazy, genius, awesome, and he fucked up John Williams' first take.
Oh.
But that's actually
Well, thank
that's the greatest compliment.
Yeah, but absolutely. Geez, I wonder if that tape exists somewhere.
Probably does. That's you getting back to John Williams movies. Yeah, I won't go in the water because I'll hear that music. When I was a kid, I thought my bike would fly when I was listening to E.T.
Well, you're just a stupid kid.
I'll admit that. And of course, well, I didn't jump up a building with the Superman theme thinking I could fly.
That would be bad.
I do know some imbeciles that did that in the wintertime off a garage into a snowbank.
I did that off a garage, but it wasn't because of Superman. I just thought it was fun.
You're just drunk, right?
Because Jeannie Riley told us to, and she said if we all did it, she'd show us
That
her
bitch.
underpants.
Oh, well.
And she did.
Were they pink like Lois Lane's?
They had daisies on them.
Ridley's?
No, she wasn't even a twinkle in anyone's eye back
She
then.
was a twinkle in my eye.
You weren't even born, probably.
I don't even care. She's always been a twinkle in my eye. I would let her fart in my cereal. All right?
This isn't on my notes anywhere. What are you laughing at? That's gross. Would you let someone do that?
Well, no, but it's comedy right now.
All right, I get it.
I would. That's 100%. That's a shoot, as they say in the wrestling
Imagine
business.
that if you requested that. There's probably a restaurant out there where you can
would-
get that done.
For her?
Yeah.
There's only a certain few people I would allow fart in my cereal,
Yeah.
and she's one of them.
What about AOC? Would you let her find yourself?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I just wanted to see if it was the farts or was it the woman.
100%.
Okay, yeah.
100%.
I might be with you on that one.
Even our old executive producer, Sabrina, I let her fart in my cereal.
I'm making notes about all of this.
That could be a new thing, you know. People, come up with weird things they would want women to do.
Yeah.
Of course, I want all the obvious things right there, but farting in someone's cereal really shows that you really like them.
Is it that, or is the whole angle she could do it and it wouldn't bother you?
No, it wouldn't bother me at all.
Right.
If I was at my,
you're not asking her to do
no,
it.
well, I could, but if I was up at my mansion right now, right, and Daisy Ridley was there, and I had a bowl, of Captain Crunch.
Okay, here you go.
Captain Crunch.
Nothing can ruin
And she
Captain
walked
Crunch.
over and said, "Can I fart in your cereal?"
Okay.
Not take a dump in my cereal.
Yeah.
Fart in my cereal. I would be like 100%. I would
Okay.
have my spoon.
All right.
ready.
So you're not like sitting there and you go, bring her in.
No, there's no
And
sick.
like you push the bowl over to her side of the table.
Well,
You pull it back.
maybe. And this isn't like the scat video fetish. I have none of that. I'm not Glenn. All right.
Well, it's close.
No, it's not. It's not.
Coming from a man who never shotted.
Not today, anyway.
Hey, we've all shotted.
If you haven't, you're a liar.
Yeah. That one took me really by surprise one time. I can't even. I don't want to get to that.
So getting back, the closest
Thank you.
the closest thing I've had to a carb
Yes.
is my nephew's got pizza and I scraped the cheese and sauce off and ate that. Does that count? I don't think that counts.
No. Listen, you got to live a little.
Right. Well, having a famous celebrity fart in your cereal, that wouldn't be.
Yeah, that's living the high life.
If we
You've arrived.
we could why don't you put a poll out on the fan page?
Okay.
Would you have your favorite celebrity,
Fine. You're saying.
male or female? I don't care. Whatever you float your boat.
Well, how about this? If your favorite celebrity wanted to find your cereal, would you let him? That sounds a little more
you
savory.
don't have to eat the cereal.
Oh, well.
I'm just using this as an example of how much I admire this person.
All right.
All right. I wouldn't, for the record, I admire you people, but I want either one of you farting in my cereal.
You don't want me finding it.
No, definitely not him. Bull, maybe? No, just kidding.
Oh.
No, just to see what would come.
You scared Larry.
Just to see what would come out.
Yeah. And then he would turn around, grab the bowl, and eat it and walk away.
Hey, cereal, we're not going to let this go to waste. Hey, it's free, right? It's free. Unbelievable. Now, you had a Jaws question for me?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of sharks.
All right, the other day I did. My other annual viewing was right before 4th of July. I watched Jaws and James Cagney's Yankodoodle Dandy. So those are two other movies I have to watch this time of year. And The Ponds for Old Ladies.
Yes.
What strikes you as unique about that line?
The ponds for old ladies.
Yes. You remember the line, right?
I know it's for ladies. Just do it for the old man.
Exactly.
Right.
What's unusual about that? Did you ever notice anything about that?
The ponds for old ladies. All right. So it was, for those of you who don't know, it was the scene where Michael Brody, Chief Brody's son, and his
Yep.
friends were dragging their sailboat out to the water. Mm-hmm. And the chief asked him to put it in the pond.
Yep.
Okay. And later on in the movie, that's where the shark, it's in the pond.
It's in the pond, exactly. And that's where that guy goes, hey, you guys are right over
You
there.
guys, that guy was a stuntman. Did you ever see the movie The Goonies?
Yes.
Remember the stiff that Chunk found in the freezer?
Yeah.
That was him.
Wow.
10 years later.
Now, see, that's an obscure point of obscure point of reference or fact.
You guys okay over there?
I'm
I'm
very-
going to be a stiff in the Goonies in 10 years.
But you don't know, so you don't know any Jaws trivia surrounding the ponds for old ladies, that line.
Yeah, but just do it for the old man.
Exactly. You're going to like this, too.
Does it have anything to do with Lorraine Gary?
No.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something.
She was only 32 when she made that?
And apparently, I remember we were talking about that. Yeah, her and Scheider didn't get along very
Right.
well.
Or Drivers. She didn't like Drivers either.
The interview I saw, she didn't talk too much about Dreyfus, but she definitely had issues with Hooper. Bo Brody. All right. What bothered me about that scene was when he says that to him, would you put the boat into the pond? And he goes, ponds for old ladies. It always bothered me, the sound of his voice. Now, I never did any research on this until I saw on Reddit, there's a Jaws subreddit, and somebody posted the ponds for old ladies. So I'm like, that's unusual. So I read it. The ponds for
That's
old
why they
ladies.
call it Reddit.
Exactly. I had this is guy, one woman post this. The ponds for old ladies. I had always noticed that something seemed different about Michael's voice there, and suspected they had a voice actor loop the dialogue because the original recording was unusable. I was right,
Oh.
and it was actually legendary voice actor June Foray.
I was going to say Mel Blanc.
No, June Foray. She did Rocky the Bull, Rocky the Squirrel.
Really?
Yes.
Now when you think about it, you can hear it.
You can hear it now, can't you?
Ponds for old ladies.
Yeah. So they brought June Foray in to do a young boy's voice, and she was the voice of Rocket J. Squirrel on the Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Did she also do Cars?
Probably.
I know. Hey, Ricky, watch me pull the ribbon out of my hat. I can.
See?
Wow.
Sounds just like Michael from Jaws.
I had no idea.
So there you go. You're learning something tonight.
That's
And
I know. I would never have known that.
it always bothered me the way he did that. He was he had a lot, sort of akimbo there. He was like, ponds for old ladies. And it's June Foray.
So why her? Because she
Well, I think
sounded like
just
a
had
kid.
that voice. Spielberg probably said, bring June Foray in here. She'll do it. She owes me money.
Yeah, but Mikey was a
Tell her
lot
we're even.
younger in the first Jaws, reminder.
You're right.
So we have to take some consideration. How old was Mikey in the first Jaws? And then when Jaws 2 came, part 2, how old was Mikey? About
Okay, all right.
18?
All right, I can tell you exactly how old. I knew Jaws. Did I call it?
You said it
All
before
right,
we even
okay.
turned the mics on.
All right. So we'll just a little math here for the Jaws, Jaws timeline. Jaws 2 takes place 4 years after the events in Jaws 1, even though it actually came out 3 years after the original Jaws.
Okay.
So Michael in Jaws 2 was about 17.
That's about... That's
So that would make him about 13 in the original Jaws.
Right.
Are you sure I'm 13? I get, okay, 13.
17 minus 4
Look at me, I'm 13.
is 13. Okay?
Okay, so that clears
Perfect.
that up.
All right. Do you have anything else before he starts talking about Jaws 2?
Well, I'm very disappointed that it seems like Diddy's getting away with it, huh?
What, for him not talking about Jaws 2? What do you do? Of course he was going to get away with it.
I mean, come on.
Because, just like that Epstein list. All
Well,
right?
I had that to talk about, too. That I can't believe.
They're like cousins, those lists, right?
Jesus.
If you're a celebrity, you can get away with things like having Daisy really fart in your cereal, I guess.
I think we know the title of this episode.
I just can't get that. She's an amazing tuchus, all right?
A lot of women do, yeah.
But her specifically, it's just like adorable.
Yeah.
She's like adorable from head to toe.
Yeah.
But getting back to Diddy,
Yeah, I'm just...
so he got acquitted of all the other like major charges.
Yes. Well, there was T-shirts being sold by his supporters outside the courthouse that said FREAKO, F-R-E-A-K-O, is not RICO, which stands for Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organization Act. So they're selling T-shirts. The day that he got acquitted, they knew.
Of course, it was an inside
The
job.
fix was in. I'm telling you, you were right about so many things.
Well, I hate to blow my own horn, but
Oh, Donald Trump said it. Toot your own horn. That's what my Donald Trump doll says.
really, I thought you were going to bring that in.
I gotta find it.
Okay.
He's around. Don't you worry. We're gonna get him.
I don't care about Diddy. Never have. Never.
No, I never did.
I
I
don't
went to
care
a
about.
Super Bowl once where he was the halftime show, and I booed the shit out of him.
I was going to say like left.
You ain't gonna leave that. That was Patriots beat the the Carolina Panthers.
I was going to say Saratoga.
Carolina Panthers, and there was a bunch of Carolina Panthers in front of us. And when Diddy took his fur coat off, he had a Carolina Panthers shirt on, and they all stood around like pointing, like haha. Even Diddy knows. So at the end, when they were all marching out after Adam Vinatieri kicked that beautiful field goal, I said to the girl and the guy, I said, "Diddy didn't help, did he?" You like that line?
Yeah.
baby.
And then what did they do to you?
They just gave me a face because they knew they had nothing.
1, 2, 3, you're done. You're out of here.
I said, get that thing out of here.
Yeah, well, Diddy's a stiff, and they have these other bootleg charges. Oh, if he gets not acquitted, I keep saying acquitted. What am I, OJ?
Yeah.
If he gets convicted, he's always going away for like 20, 30 years. He ain't going to do 20,
Yeah.
30 weeks.
Yeah,
What are you
he's-
talking
no,
about?
It's terrible. Someone will plug him, though.
Really?
Not that we're encouraging that, but, he has a lot of unsavory friends. I still think he had something to do with Tupac. I really do. Anyway.
That's your opinion.
Yeah. And sad news on July 3rd, Michael Madsen passed away at 67 years old. I'm going to tell you something. I thought he was already dead, honest to God.
And that was the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future.
That's right.
But no, I think that Schiller I went to in April is cursed.
Oh, do tell.
Guest curses, because on the same day, Peter Kwan, the actor who was one of the Storms in Big Trouble in Little China,
Okay.
with Kurt Russell, he passed away. He was signing autographs at the Chiller in April.
Of course he was.
He died on the same day as Loretta Swit,
Wow.
who was at that show signing autographs in April. And then on July 3rd, Michael Madsen,
yeah.
who was at that show in a wheelchair signing autographs, passed away.
60s. I said to my Tosh Lent there, I said, I have to be honest with you. I honestly thought he had passed away.
You know who he always reminded me of?
Who?
Scott Hall.
Yeah.
If they were going to do a biopic on Scott Hall,
he would have been good.
He would have
You're
been
right.
good, and
You're right.
he died, I think, around the same age.
Yeah.
Now, when we saw
That's
him,
a shame.
When we saw him at Chilla, very friendly guy,
Yeah.
and that gravelly voice.
Yeah.
But we were like, why is he in a wheelchair?
Yeah.
He died of a cardiac arrest or something.
Yeah, hard living.
But I guess he was like a fantastic poet.
Really?
I mean, I was reading about other celebrities that were talking about Michael Madsen. He's like, he was like a tough guy poet. He didn't look like he would write poetry, but I guess he was a very, sensitive, artistic, and he did a lot of stuff for children's charities.
Wow, that's interesting.
So he didn't look anything, like what he really was.
Yeah.
So can't judge a book by its cover, I guess.
No. I mean, like, geez, he probably was influenced by Charles Bukowski. He was kind of a tough guy poet.
Not like Lanny Poffo.
No.
So I almost got hit by Michael Madsen in his wheelchair and Chiller.
No, was it an electric one?
No, he's being pushed.
Nice.
He was being pushed. So that would have been, if he did hit me, he would be the second celebrity that hit me with a wheelchair.
Who was the first?
Uhura from Star Trek.
Oh, Jesus. They were pushing her around?
She scraped the back of my ankle.
Oh. Did it draw blood?
And I turned around like, what the? It's like, fuck, it's Uhura.
Yeah.
And she was like, excuse me, I gotta get back to the rocket. I need to sign autographs. So yeah, celebrities in wheelchairs.
Nichelle Nichols. 50% of the first interracial kiss on television.
With William Shatner.
Yeah. I like that. Interracial kisses, Quincy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. One night I was watching a movie and there was two men kissing. Two males. Just think of it.
That'd be like you and Roosevelt Franklin swapping spit.
Yeah. I always like that line from, what's that movie? Easy Rider. When they go into the little shit-kicking town there and they go into the saloon and they're the hippies, Jack Nicholson, Dennis Hopper, and Peter Fonda, and they go in there and all the locals, they're looking at them and they go, look what we got here. We got ourselves a bunch of Yankee queers. They're saying on there, eyeing up, and they know they're not supposed to be there. And they're sitting there talking, and one of the young guys goes, I swear the other day I saw two of them. They were kissing away. Two males. Just think of it.
Unbelievable.
But I'm like, come on. Ease up on the hippies.
There you go. Getting back to the movies that you watch in the summertime.
Yeah.
I have a couple.
Okay, go.
In July, I have to watch
In July,
I have to watch the
peas grow there.
And I have to watch the 1985 classic John Candy movie, Summer Rental.
Ah, that's a good one for the summer.
That's a good one. And then in August. For Christ's sake, August. All right.
Of course, it's going to be the 4th of July. It's going to be one of the best ones we've ever had.
That's my fault. I'm sorry. In August, at the end of August, at night, I can only watch this at night. I have to watch The Warriors.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one.
Right. So those are my two annual summer ones.
I have way too many of them.
You do have way too many. I have two.
No, I have several. I got to watch King Kong 1976. That's another summer one I watch.
Really?
Yeah.
The one with what's her face?
Yeah, what's her face? What's her face? What's her ass? What's her legs?
Are you getting a bowl of cereal ready?
No, that I'll tell you. Back in those days,
tempting.
I remember my old man took me to see that, and when she started flouncing around in the shorts, remember, it's like all the crew gave her clothes, and she cut them all down, and she's like running around holding her shoes. My old man, he elbowed me, and he gave me the Groucho eyes. He liked that too. We both laughed on the way home.
Really?
It was a nice memory.
It's like a bonding moment.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Because it was the first time we had ever acknowledged that I'm a young kid, and I was like, am I supposed to be like?
She's making me tingly into my popcorn box.
He was basically saying, hubba. Not bad, huh? Better than Fay Ray back in the old 1931. She was a bitch.
Why was Fay Ray a bitch?
I hated that character. I mean, like Dwan, okay, Jessica Lange in the 1976, and even who was the smoke show in Peter Jackson's kind of King
I have
Kong?
no idea.
She was cute, though. I can't remember her name. But at any rate, they had a sort of like they kind of fell in love a little bit with Kong.
Wow.
But Fay Ray was
bestiality.
She just screamed and had those stupid eyes and that awful hair, and I just didn't buy into it.
Well, maybe the animatronic Kong sucked back then.
No, Kong was the star of that movie. That's for damn sure.
The name of the movie is King Kong.
Yeah.
It's not Fay Ray.
Everybody in the movie talked like this. What are we going to do this? We're going to do that. It was like that old staccato voices they used. But all she did was scream. My mother used to always say, shut that movie off. All she's doing is screaming.
Maybe she did the voiceover of Michael Brody.
You should have done that voiceover, Quincy. The Ponds for old ladies.
Yeah, but do it for the man, the old man.
Do it for the man.
Do it for the man.
I knew you could.
So Michael Madsen died.
Michael Madsen, that was pretty sad. I mean, that guy had the first time I ever saw Michael Madsen was in what movie?
Reservoir Dogs.
War Games.
War Games.
Turn your key, sir. Turn your key.
That's right.
The very beginning, before the credits even rolled.
That's right.
They had those two guys who were down in the missile silo.
Jeez, that's a good one.
And he was the one who didn't want to turn. He was ready to turn his key, but the senior officer down in the silo didn't want to turn his key.
He was in Species too. He was one of the detectives chasing the.
Was he?
The alien? Yeah. Now that I think of it, Forrest Whitaker was like sort of the mind reader guy.
I loved him in Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, he was good in that. You're right.
Did you ever hear his story about how he had to audition for that?
No.
He had to meet Al Pacino in a hotel room.
Yeah.
And Al Pacino just kept looking out the window the entire time. It's just this weird, crazy story. And then they didn't talk anything about the movie. And they were like, okay, thank you. Al was like, thank you. And he left. And then like an hour later, his agent called him, yeah, you got the movie. It was just some weird fucking thing Al Pacino. You realize he's 83 and he just had another kid?
Oh, God. Keep your seeds to yourself, gentlemen, all right?
He's got 4 kids. He got twins with, what's her name? Beverly D'Angelo.
She's hot.
But his girlfriend, I mean, Al's what? Like I just said, 82. His girlfriend is like 30-something.
I don't know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
I mean, Hugh Hefner was still popping out kids.
And everyone's dumping on Bill Belichick. I'm like, what the,
He's only 70, right?
It was like, she's 25 or something. Everyone's like, all the women get really pissed when that happens.
I guarantee you, if Bill Belichick knocked on their door tomorrow morning and said, I'm dumping the cheerleader and I'm going to go with you, they'd go in 2 seconds.
Well, they know that wouldn't happen. But like if
most of them look like Bill Belichick anyway.
If Cher was going out with some young hockey player or football stud, they'd all be, isn't that nice? It's obviously true love. Of course. Why else would they be together? But if an older guy does and a young woman, it's just dirty. These men.
Have you noticed Cher has had so much plastic surgery, she now looks like Rocky Dennis?
Rocky Dennis looks more natural.
Right. Poor Rocky Dennis.
Tramps and thieves. We were
People of the town, they call us gypsies, tramps and thieves. And every night all the men would come around and lay their money down.
She's good, and all those songs.
You should sing that in karaoke and change it around. Like, 3 months later, I'm a guy in trouble and I haven't seen her for a while. Mama would have shot her if she knew what she'd done. Get it?
I get it, yeah.
Chief Brody killed a shark with a gun.
We'd if Son never came back, we'd be good at that, yeah.
Yeah. I think I need to get my eyes done.
Eat a fry, Quincy. Everybody, I just got to the earpiece. Someone wants to hear you chew a French fry.
Yeah, do it.
A French fry and a tortilla chip at the same time.
All right. Here's
At the
a fry.
same time.
No, they do it at the same time. They do it at the same
Okay,
time.
well,
Make like a sandwich. Put the fry in the middle of the chips. Make like
there you go. Make like a tortilla chip fry sandwich.
I know, but fun, sure.
It's
Anything for entertainment.
Anything for the fans, right, Quince?
Okay, here's a fry,
No.
a chip. Now here's another. Okay, here's a fried chip sandwich.
Yep. That was very good.
You can
Tasty.
even hear the staleness in the chip when he bit into that. How long have those chips been sitting there?
No more than an hour or so, a couple of hours.
You bought those on Easter Sunday. I remember.
In
No,
1983.
No, these came in a little while ago, these chips.
Yeah, a little while ago, maybe like 5 hours ago.
Right now, there's people that would pay to hear that.
Yeah, a little ASMR.
Yeah, they're all freaks.
That's a good combination, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever thought that up?
Well, it was just me right here looking at it.
Yeah, a little chip fry sandwich.
Maybe try ketchup on it next time.
Oh, now we're talking.
Now we're getting down. There's the flavor right
We're going to
there.
call this the Quincy sandwich.
All right, before you eat it, Quincy, you got to pose for a picture so we can everybody.
I was going to film it.
All right.
All right, film it.
We're
Film
going
it.
to film you making the sandwich.
Okay, here's a chip. Here's a ketchup packet.
Yeah. What's next?
Well, then we got to get the French fry. Okay.
Yeah.
And now the ketchup.
Got to get your healthiness in there. That's tomatoes right there.
Vegetables.
Okay. Here's the ketchup, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And now get another chip over here. And now have a ketchup fry sandwich.
Do it.
A salsa ketchup fry sandwich. Is that ever good?
The new invention, huh?
There we go. I think McDonald's is going to be calling us to get the patents on that.
A ketchup fry salsa sandwich.
Well, there's no salsa on it.
Yeah, it's a salsa chip.
Salsa chip.
All right, so you have a tortilla chip, a fry, and a ketchup. What would you call that?
It's like the 2-word review for Shock Sandwich by Spinal Tap. Shit sandwich.
Will it be a chip sandwich?
Yeah.
You never saw Spinal Tap?
I've heard of it from The Simpsons, but I've never saw them.
Did you ever see this as Spinal Tap?
A long time ago.
Oh, it's one of my favorite movies. And you know what? I wanted to go see it in the theater. They just released it over the weekend.
Actually, it's been 41 years.
I think it's 41 or 40 or whatever. And the only theater that I could go to was on Monday night. We had just got home from Maine. I was completely exhausted. So you know what I did Sunday on my ride home from Maine? Knowing I was not going to go to the movie, I ordered my Blu-ray version from Amazon, and I got it. I told people on Facebook that I was at the theater, but I really wasn't.
Ooh, you lied.
I was home watching it. But I got to tell you something funny. They had an outtake reel of Bruno Kirby. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, where Bruno Kirby played the limo driver who likes Frank Sinatra, and he's trying to get all of them into Sinatra. Well, there's a scene they took out where he delivers pizza to them late at night, 3 a.m. in the hotel, and they get him high. Dear God, it's one of the funniest. Bruno Kirby was absolutely stellar. He was just a great, underappreciated actor.
He played young Peter Clemenza in Godfather
That's right.
2.
And he was great in that role. But everything he did, I mean, even Good Morning Vietnam, he was hilarious in that movie. But if you have the Blu-ray out there or have access to it, actually, it's on YouTube. Look for the outtakes. Bruno Kirby, Spinal Tap.
What about Tubi? Is it working for you?
Today it is,
Wow.
and tomorrow it won't be. No, today it's not. Tomorrow it will. Saturday it won't. Sunday it will. So I get to watch my...
Now, I talked to one of my computer geeks down here.
Yeah.
And he said, have you tried clearing your history?
Yes, the cache and all that stuff. And
Okay.
it wiped out every password for every app. I had to go in and reset all of them.
Well,
And
clearing your history shouldn't do that. I mean,
it wiped everything out.
Oh, wow.
But like I said, it works. It just doesn't work on alternate days. And I'm not exaggerating. I feel like getting a newspaper every day and filming it. Like, here's today's paper. This is like here's my watch. Here's my phone. It's not working. And then the next day, okay, here's today's paper, and it's working. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't know. Of course, you know I got that from originally.
Well, who the hell knows?
And did you,
I don't know.
speaking of Tubi, did you know? You ever heard of Netflix codes?
No.
You never heard of?
I got rid of Netflix years ago.
Oh shit! Then this is a waste of conversation.
But go ahead, in case maybe I want to resubscribe.
There is a list of codes because Netflix, like all these things, they're tough to search sometimes. Netflix has these numbered codes you can plug into your search field there, like a 6-digit code. It'll give you all the superhero movies. It'll give you all the music movies. It'll give you all the true life documentaries, all the murder mysteries. They have thousands of these codes.
Thousands.
Well, I would say hundreds maybe. Like if you want all martial arts movies, you put the code in, and instead of searching, it gives you all the martial arts just by putting in this numbered code.
What's the numbered code?
They're different for each application. So if you want to watch martial arts movies, there's a unique code for that. You instead of searching the title or martial arts, you put that code in, boom, you got them all right there.
Wow.
It's a little cheat.
It's a little cheat sheet.
Yeah, look up Google Netflix cheat codes, everyone. No, search codes, movie codes. I can't remember. I'm thinking of a Nintendo cheat codes.
Netflix codes.
Yeah, Netflix codes, and it might make your life a little easier.
I got this spoon in my hand right now.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what?
gonna be a magic trick.
No, it's not a magic. You know what it kind of looks like if you hold it like upside down? It looks like the Enterprise, but it's missing.
Yeah, it
but it's
does,
missing the nacelle things on the
Yeah.
back. Not Nichelle Nichols, but the nacelle on the thing.
You caught Larry's attention.
Oh, see, so Larry, who's our engineer off site here, doesn't that look like the Enterprise? Without missing the gimmicks on the back. So if you had the
Be honest, Larry. Don't humor him. I have to do that.
the wings, the nacelles or
Aren't
whatnot.
these turbines?
Yeah, well, that was from the original series.
That's true.
Then they became like warp drive nacelles.
Remember that gun they used to sell? Shoot those little discs.
Phaser.
The little plastic discs.
Oh yeah, you're putting,
One of the best toys ever. Those things would fly.
and it hurt if you got hit with them.
Fuck them.
Well, you never were hit with them, I guess.
No,
huh?
it's resistance.
You didn't know.
I wasn't getting hit. Bang,
Okay,
bang, bang.
I had older cousins who loved Star Trek, and they were like, "Hey, TC, what? Whoa!"
I remember when I was a little kid one time, I told my sister, I was probably 3 or 4. I said, put your nose on the screen. And she did. I went, boom, right in the schnoz. My mother said, she watched me wind up. I can still remember my sister smiling.
If that happened today, you'd be in like therapy.
Oh, yeah.
And you know,
I can still see her smiling on the other side. And I just went, pop.
did she get any revenge?
Oh, of course, over the years. You kidding me? She tortured the living hell out of me, but I got one good shot in.
Well, when it counted.
All three of them hung me on a door one night when they were babysitting me.
You kidding me? I got thrown into a dumpster by my girl cousins.
Dear God, that never happened to me.
All right.
You know, that's awful.
A dumpster.
That'll leave you traumatized. That way you always make him take out the trash?
Yes, that's why he takes out the trash. I have a phobia of dumpsters. Yeah, trash.
What do you think of Ozzy packing it in over the weekend?
What happened to Ozzy?
He's retired.
He retired decades ago.
No, this is it. It was very moving. He was on stage.
Is it because of his Parkinson's or something?
No, it's just he said he was going to go do a last show. It was on July 5th at a place called Villa Park in Birmingham, England, and Steven Tyler of Aerosmith was there.
Wow.
Guns N' Roses performed. Ronnie Wood, Metallica, and he performed with some original members of Black Sabbath. And it was the last time ever. And it was very moving.
Yeah, like Terry Funk retired too.
Well, forever.
Yeah, okay.
Forever.
I don't think that Ozzy Osbourne. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Well, he sent you a message. Would you like to hear it?
Ozzy. Well, we had Donald Trump do one, which was very popular with all the kids.
I mean, Ozzy. You got to play Ozzy if he's.
Well, you know what? He was at WrestleMania 2
That's right.
with Captain Lou.
That's right. He's got his digs in.
Maybe they should give him a Hall of Fame thing.
Why don't we? You want to hear it now, or do you want to hear it after the break?
I want to hear it after the break.
Okay.
All right, because I just got through the earpiece. She's British, so's he. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Quincy Briscoe. To all my fans, don't drink and drive.
We are back from our big-time commercial break. Take it away, Ozzy.
Hey TC, look, my career in show business has ended, but yours is still going strong. Now that I'm retired, I'm going to have more time to catch up with After Hours podcast. Love hearing from you and Ricky Bittman and Quincy Briscoe and all the stuff you're into. God bless you, TC.
Isn't that nice?
All the stuff he's into. You think he was listening when I was talking about the
farting in the cereal?
The Daisy Ridley farting in the cereal?
I mean,
This guy bit a bat's head off stage, all right?
unbeknownst to him,
How do you not know that a bat isn't in your
I thought it
mouth?
was one of those rubber bats, so I didn't think anybody would be daft enough to throw a real bat up there.
Didn't it go in front of him?
picked it up and bit it because he thought it was a fake.
When the blood squirted everywhere? What do you think it was?
Well, it bit his tongue.
What do you think it was? One of those Stretch Armstrong
He had to get
things?
rabies treatments for that.
Really?
Yeah. There was some one of those hacky late night guys were interviewing him back when he was 60. They said he, in addition to being treated for rabies and all the other things he had, he used to drink 4 bottles of cognac a day.
What is he, friggin' General Patton?
4 bottles.
Or Andre?
I think I did 2 shots of cognac once.
never
I
had
spent the
cognac.
next day throwing up everything in my body. Really? Disgusting cognac.
What does cognac taste like?
It's like it's a special kind of brandy, and it tastes just like. I mean, from what I understand, I'll give this in all fairness to people who enjoy it because if you buy the best, it tastes the best, but a lot of people can't afford the best, so it tastes like crap. That's what I'm going to say.
Just tastes like crap.
There are bottles of it that cost in the thousands.
Why would anybody pay for that? For just
I know some
booze?
people who did. They were going to pour me a shot. I said, "Look, do not. That's a waste. That's a waste for me." Because I like my beer. I like my suds.
There you go.
I was drinking some Narragansetts with the classic cans up
yeah?
in Maine. Yep.
Did you crunch it like Quint?
I did. Yep. Threw it right in the trash, right in front of everybody. All those young kids, they all backed right up when they saw that.
Well, getting back to the Bad News Bears.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about your summer watching. What's your all-time favorite scene in that movie?
You're gonna laugh at me, but the one that when you asked the scene that came to mind, I like when he goes out and convinces her to pitch. And he's
When she's giving away the maps?
yeah, and he's like, well, you're probably not into that anymore. Sitting here gaining weight, and she's like, there's no ounce of fat on me. It was kind of a very heartwarming
Very
scene.
heartwarming bonding
And then he
scene.
goes to leave, and she goes, "Hey, Buttermaker, got my curveball breaking 2 feet." That was kind of cute.
And they had a little game. They had a little catch.
Yeah, and she showed him the stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a very good movie.
It was a fantastic movie.
It still holds up to this day.
Well, it's baseball.
Yeah, the America's pastime. Yeah,
I mean, it was basically 90% of the movie took place on the baseball field.
And it was great, seeing the old Pizza Hut and all that stuff, and then when they actually made good pizza.
Or on
there.
the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Engelbert, did you eat my hamburger?
And I like the part where one of the kids takes the little the cardboard thing that used to come around the Big Mac. Remember they had
Oh,
that
yes,
ring,
the little-
and they put it on his head. So I
Yes.
was like, look at that, I forgot about those things. The can McDonald's used to put in the presentation.
Not anymore.
No, it really is sad.
I haven't watched the Bad News Bears in probably about a year or two, so I'm due.
Yeah, I do every year. I like, I just, for some reason, I just like it. I like how there's no theme song. It just opens with the sprinklers and everything, and he's like sitting there, and he pours himself a Boilermaker, and he's just sitting there, and he goes to light a cigarette, and Kelly Lee comes by with the Zippo, and he does that trick.
Right.
He lights us a cigar, and he goes, "Thanks, mister."
No theme song.
No.
Well, other than the classical music,
Right, the 1812.
but there's no there's no rock and roll songs in that movie.
Yeah, there's no hey, we're the Bad News Bears.
Right,
Nothing hokey
or
that.
some hip song from that era playing or anything like
Yeah,
that.
there's nothing goofy about it. It was what it was.
It was a time capsule.
Yeah, back when, oh my God, what simpler times.
1976, that movie came out. I was 5.
Oh, I was 9.
5 years old.
I'm not that much older than you. I thought it was a lot more older.
You're 6 years old, me, because by the time this airs, it's going to be your big birthday.
Well, a week from tomorrow.
A week? It's on a Friday.
It's a Friday,
What
July.
do you have planned for the big 6-0?
Well, on Tuesday, my Tasha's taking me to see Weird Al Yankovic.
Ah,
I forgot to mention that. Yeah,
he's
we're
going to be
gonna-
staying into 4 seasons.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna go get him?
No, I already got him.
Well, we're gonna go see Weird Al Yankovic show, and I heard he puts on a hell of a show.
He did a hell of a show in Salisbury Beach in an abandoned arcade in the summer of '92.
Wow, that must have been
Costume changes and everything.
Yeah.
So that was awesome.
This is a big production because I think it's
Wang
kind of
Center or Wilbur?
the Wang Center. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Big deal. Aisle seats.
Stage doors in the back if you want to know.
He's gonna do a meet and greet, so he probably won't be coming out for a long time.
You gonna go? You gonna get the meet and greet?
No, it was big bucks. So
What was big bucks for Weird Al?
I think in addition to the ticket, it was like $300 or something like
For a meet and greet Weird Al?
Yeah.
Okay. 4 seasons.
that. Yeah. But I just wanted to see him because I just find him to be a very positive person. He creates good entertainment. It's good, clean fun, and
And he's been around for over 40
and
years.
he just enjoys. I like to see someone who loves to entertain, like our friend here.
Right.
If you don't mind, can we have a bit of fun from one of his songs?
Sure, go ahead.
That's right, Al. You lost. And let me tell you what you didn't win. A 21-volume set of the Encyclopedia International, a case of Turrax, and a year's supply of rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. But that's not all. You don't get to come back tomorrow. You also made yourself look like a jerk in front of thousands of people. You don't get to come back tomorrow. You don't even get a lousy copy of our home game. You're a complete loser.
So, are you a Don Pardo fan or are you a Weird Al Yankovic
Yeah.
fan?
Oh, I'm a Weird Al Yankovic big fan, but you
Yeah.
gotta admit, the song when that came out,
I lost on Jeopardy.
Baby.
Ooh, I lost on Jeopardy.
And didn't
Baby.
Greg Kinn, didn't he have a cameo in that video?
I think he did, yeah.
Right.
I think you're right. Speaking of Weird Al, I meant to make a note about this. Now, I think the closer of the show is the saga, the Star Wars.
Long
Yeah.
time ago.
That's how he closes the show.
Oh, that's a long song.
Yeah. But he added something to it called the Yoda chant. Do you know anything about the Yoda chant?
I do not. I remember he did a parody of Yoda, Layla with Yoda.
Yes, with the Yoda,
Right.
Yoda. Now, but I guess this Yoda chant is known to Star Wars enthusiasts and purists.
I didn't know that Yoda chanted.
And the chant is, they said it's done so perfectly. People are like shocked that he's coming out and doing this because it's like that Num Num song you and Jeff used to do all the time, Chim Cham, whatever. The Ewoks used to sing that
Oh,
song.
Yub Nub. You got Yub Nub.
The smile that comes on his face as soon as he says Yub Nub.
A Toby Chamachiki.
Yeah. Okay, it's like that.
Now, what is the Yoda chant?
I don't know, man, but it's like that's all they're talking about on the subreddit for Weird Al on Reddit.
Wow.
They're saying he just nails this thing.
But I don't remember Yoda chanting in
Well,
any
it's
of the
probably
movies.
one of those. Probably one of the shows that you don't watch or anything like that.
Probably.
But he incorporated it into.
Well,
it.
good for Weird Al.
And he does, riding nerdy and all that. He comes out on a Segway and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm envious.
I got my Hawaiian shirt all ready. So we're going to go and have some good, clean fun.
You should bring him and have him sign an accordion.
I don't have an accordion. I'm not going to pay to go see I'm just going to go and enjoy the show.
He's going to go to the show.
And enjoy it.
Eat it, don't you make me repeat it.
Sheffield, eat it.
I'm trying to think, what is my favorite Weird Al Yankovic song?
Oh, it's got to be the Saga Kid.
No, that's not old school Al. That was 25 years ago.
No,
Al.
that was good Al. That's like a
Would it be Dare to
Amish
be?
Paradise?
Would it be Dare to be Stupid?
that's a good one. He does that in a Devo suit.
Would it be One More Minute?
That's a good one.
I'd rather rip my heart out of my rib cage with my bare hands and then throw it on the floor and stomp on it till I die. Then spend one more minute with you.
Sinatra recorded that, didn't he?
It should have been. I think it's better than Sinatra. Yes, I remember the Weird Al was, when I was in junior high, Weird Al was like king of MTV.
Yeah. I mean, his videos were like, when you heard there was a new Al coming out,
Sure.
you had to be there to watch it. And it was always classic.
The best parody one I think he did was Eat It.
Yeah.
And because they did the same thing as in Beat It. They had the same gang members, the
same
dancers.
sets and everything.
The same sets, the pool tables with no pockets.
Yep.
Did you ever notice that?
I did notice that. I remember somebody pointing that out, and I was like, I never noticed that in a million
Right.
years. Of course, I didn't notice that in the 80s. I think it was the 2000s. But, of course, the fat one is good, too.
Right, that's a good one.
You ain't fat. He did that really. Michael Jackson was a huge fan of that, by the way.
Because he let him get away with everything.
Yeah, yeah. Michael-
Remember the video where they actually parried where he'd go to Michael Jackson's like palace and like bow down to him to get thumbs up or thumbs down to
Yes,
get
yes.
permission to spoof the song.
Yeah.
I mean, Like a Surgeon was awesome. Madonna,
Yeah.
So that means Madonna has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Well, back then they considered it a compliment.
Sure.
For Al to do one of your songs to send up one of your tunes was a compliment. That's why you don't see Springsteen, because Springsteen, I don't think was.
Have you ever seen the biopic on him with Harry Potter playing?
You
him?
know, it's funny that came out and it just sort of disappeared. I didn't get a chance to see.
I've
it.
never seen it.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche. I can't see him playing Weird Al. He doesn't seem cool enough.
Well, people said the same thing about Heath Ledger playing the Joker.
Yeah, that's true, and that was good.
That was
It
good.
was damn good.
Which Joker do you like better? Did you like Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker, or did you like Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger, hands down.
See, Heath Ledger, I loved it.
Yeah.
But I think it was a little bit over the top psychotic.
Yeah.
Whereas the Joker in Joaquin Phoenix version, he was just a pathetic loser.
Well, what tarnished that for me was the sequel there.
Actually, I watched it.
Oh, don't even tell me you loved
All right,
it.
it's nowhere. It's not even in the same universe.
It's not even a Batman. I don't know what they were thinking.
But it's just so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of the line of King of Comedy than the original Joker.
Yeah, it just left me with it.
But I mean, what's her name is a very talented person, but I just don't buy her in that movie.
No, I think that was.
I mean,
that was a misstep, if you ask me.
I mean, they could have casted somebody else. And I loved her in A Star Is Born,
She was fantastic.
but the person who stole that movie,
Dice Man.
Dice Clay, he's back in Medford in a.
Yeah, he's going to be at the Chevalier.
right.
He's too funny, man.
Are you going to go down and see him again?
I think it's on a conflicting night. I think it's the 26th. I think I'm going to be up in Hampton Beach that night.
What are you doing up in Hampton Beach?
Tasha and I just taking a weekend away.
To Hampton Beach?
Yeah.
We used to go up to Hampton Beach as a kid and stay up there for a week, and we stayed.
I'm just going to be there for a couple of days.
We stayed at like the Pines Motel.
Yeah, we got a nice Marriott we stayed at. It's about 2 miles off the beach.
Where is the Marriott up there?
I don't know. She figured it
Is
all
it
out.
Seabrook or something?
Actually, I think it's a Hilton. It's either Hilton or it's like 2 miles off the. It's a straight shot down a highway.
Is it past the Ashworth by the Sea?
I think you have to drive past that once you come. Either way, when you're heading out there or heading in from there, you got to pass that.
So you're heading towards Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Maybe it's that way. But it's just a couple miles.
Are you going to get some great beach pizza at
try.
Christie's?
I'll try. Yeah.
You have to do Christie's. Don't do Tripoli's. You got to do Christie's.
All right. I trust you. You know your stuff.
I used to know that.
But you've been there enough with your nephews.
We used to go every Sunday night.
And what town is Christie's in?
Christie's is in Hampton.
Okay, all right.
It's in
That'll
Hampton
make
Beach.
it
There's
easy.
one in Hampton Beach and one in Salisbury.
Tasha's all psyched for Blinky's fried dough. That's what she likes.
I know Blinky's fried dough.
She likes the sweet. I like the savory.
See, as a kid, I enjoyed Salisbury more than Hampton. Hampton was more for like grown teenagers
we
and
want to go
whatnot.
drink some beer and see some live music. That's
Right.
what we want to
Oh,
do.
and
After spending the day at the
that
beach.
hat shell there.
They get that, and then you got Bernie's Beach Bar, and you got Wally's. They all.
I know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Bernie. It's down as one on a side street.
Yeah, so these places are all along the beach there, and I said, after a day at the beach, You still get the salt on your skin. You get changed quick and you go and you have some fried clams and a couple of beers and see some.
I think I stayed at the Royal Crest Hotel there.
I think that might still be there.
I think it is still there. It was a brick hotel.
Yeah.
And
Those places don't go away, man. They're gold mines.
And the reason I remember that, it was the summer of 1987, and I have gas all of a sudden. And I remember we used to go to Hampton Beach. We used to go there for a solid week. So we would go Sunday to Sunday. And that particular week, I had to leave a day early.
Why?
Because I could not miss at the Boston Garden. It was the WWF.
Honky Tonk Man?
Honky Tonk Man and the Heart Foundation.
There you go.
In an elimination match against Jake the Snake, Tito, and Bruno.
So you made your whole family leave?
No.
Okay, just you?
I got a ride back from somebody.
Okay,
and my grandparents were living down near me at the time, so they didn't go to the week thing. They didn't kill us.
So your mother was like...
So my mother, my sister, my other grandmother, and a couple cousins all stayed there for an extra day. I had to go.
It's TC and the wrestling. It's all the wrestling.
I was that Honky Tonk Man going to be there?
Who's that? The Elvis guy?
The Elvis. Well, he was, because he was on the cover of the WWF magazine, and I was reading it, and my grandmother's like, "Is that Elvis?" Yeah. I go, "What?" He goes, "What's that gold thing on his shoulder?" I go, "That's the Intercontinental Championship."
Why are you leaving, TC?
Because I got
to go.
You know what? Looking back, I'm glad I went, but you remember the Boston Garden in the summertime.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in August. I mean, the walls would sweat.
All you could hope was that the circus wasn't there the week before.
Oh, it was hard. I mean, if you go back, you can find the match on YouTube. It's August 15th, I believe, of 1987. And it was the main event was a 6-man elimination match.
I'm going to tell you something. I think I might have been there. Isn't
might
that
have been
amazing?
there?
Isn't that amazing?
And Bruno Sammartino looked like he just came out of a shower before he even got to the ring.
Yeah, this sounds awful.
Because
familiar.
the place was packed. And for those of you who never experienced the Boston Garden in the summertime, back in the 80s, there was no air conditioning. There was no heat in the wintertime. Yeah. It was just a sauna. Yeah. Literally, even the rats were sweaty all over the place. I'm not talking about the ring rats. I'm talking about the actual rodents running around. And it was so uncomfortable. Yeah. And it's like I was in the balcony.
And people could smoke in there.
And the heat rose.
Yep.
So even in the balcony, it was like being in hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm saying I was with my friends, I go, imagine we're hot. Imagine what they must be like.
Yeah,
You're running around that ring with the lights on top of it and 15,000 lunatics.
I remember going to a Bruins game once, and we had unseasonably. They made it to the playoffs, and hockey season, as you know, goes into June.
How did the ice not melt,
dude? It was so hot outside, right? And you had the ice. It was creating fog. There was a bank of fog.
It could have created a thunderstorm.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I thought it was waiting for it to either rain or snow in the Garden. Don't you hate that?
Yeah, well, back then, the Boston Garden, it was what it was, but they...
Now it is what it is.
The only thing I can picture...
It is what it is.
The only thing I can compare it to is you were buried alive. All right?
Wow, yeah.
That's the only way I can compare it to Boston Garden in August.
Think how good it felt when you came out. It was like,
yeah, it was 115 in the building and only 93 outside.
Oh, summer nights.
And then you would go across the street to either McDonald's, Burger King, or Wendy's.
Or the pizza place.
But you were really running to get on the train because it was air conditioned.
Exactly, yeah.
Fun times.
Those were
the days. But you didn't say what you're going to do on your birthday. You said you're going to Hampton.
So, yeah, and then, I don't know. I said to Tosh, look, it's a busy time of year for everybody. I do not want any type of a surprise party. I don't want you to take me somewhere and have everybody there. Everybody is enjoying their summertime. Nobody has time to go to a surprise party. So don't do that. I said maybe if some of our friends and immediate family want to do something on my birthday, I would be more than happy to go out to dinner.
I don't think you're having a surprise party because neither me or Quincy were invited.
Yeah, no,
so.
and you definitely would have been. I know she would have.
Not let the cat out of the bag, but we haven't been.
No, she definitely would have made sure. So I don't think there's anything like that going on. But I said to her, "What is she getting me?"
Who knows?
Yeah. So, but
this wilted salad that I'm eating.
I said to her, very simple. There's a couple things I would like to. I'd like to go to dinner at Nappy in Medford, which is my favorite Italian restaurant. Or we can go up to Prince House on Route 1, get a pizza pie and some meatball sliders maybe.
Maybe see a comedy show at Giggles?
Yeah, something like that. Very, very low key. I mean, listen, we made a big deal out of my 30th and my 40th, and for my 50th, we went to Graceland. I'm done with the big celebrations. This is a milestone. I understand that, but I said to her, I really don't need anything.
Gotcha.
So I'm just trying to make it easy on people.
Unbelievable. Maybe we'll have a. Well, we do have a surprise, but we're not going to let the cat out of the bag.
Oh.
Well, you know about this.
Oh, I thought you...
Our good friend, Dougie Palumbo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's
down in New Jersey,
Yes.
has hooked up a big-time celebrity interview.
Yeah, this is huge.
And he asked me to do the interview, and I said, you know what?
Yep.
I'd be honored to do this, but I know someone who this is right up their alley.
Yep.
We're not letting to get the cat out of the bag. We're not even going to talk about it until the interview is done and in the can.
Yep.
It could be happening within the month or so.
Yeah, I think it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, to be honest.
Honestly, okay, well, it could be, but this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And you love this person.
I do.
You are one of his number one fans.
Yes, I am.
And for me to do this interview would be injustice. Mm-hmm. So my birthday gift to you
Okay, I like that.
is for you to interview this person for the show.
I can't.
We will be here.
Do I get to sit in your chair?
You can sit in the chair.
Wow, the big mic.
You can sit in the chair. Just don't.
Oh, no.
Don't hit stop when you're in the middle of recording.
Maybe we shouldn't. You know, I have bad luck with equipment.
All right, so you can, well, whatever. You wanted to sit here, you can sit here.
No, this is good. So we'll
But
put it all together.
This is going to be a fantastic interview.
And this will be awesome.
Everybody knows who this person is.
Yeah. If you listen to this podcast, you know who it is.
Or if you've watched any movies in the last 50 years,
Yep, you're bound to have seen him.
You've bound to have seen this dude pop up. And if you've been to a Comic-Con anywhere in the continental United States, I guarantee you this guy has been down there signing autographs.
And someday we're going to get him up here and we're going to take him to Kowloon for dinner.
I'll go to Peter Wu's, but
You're coming to the
all right,
Kowloon.
I'll go to Kowloon.
And you need to put on your sparkly jacket and everything. That's a big night.
Well, I will. Well, make sure it's not like like the Boston Garden where it's 1,000 degrees.
Put it this way: his next few cons aren't anywhere near us. So if anything, it'll probably be over the winter time.
Okay.
We'll get that big round table.
We're about to chic.
Yeah. Well, no, that's way in the back. No, we're going to get the round table. I want people to see us, and you got to get that round table.
Well, we'll ask Andy Wong.
I'll send Tosh. She's got his number. She'll hook us right up.
Too bad Jeff wasn't still around because
Then we would have the red carpet.
we would have the red carpet because his mom worked there for 1,000 years.
geez, that's true.
Every time he used to go up there, everything was on the arm.
Yeah, right.
Everything was on the arm.
Yeah, this won't be. Boy, God rest his soul. Jeff would have loved this too.
Oh, he would have went crazy over this.
But we're gonna get that big round table. You know, we get a round table. You know why the round table, Quincy?
How come the round table?
Because then you can talk to everybody. Think of it. You're on this way. TC. We got the special guest.
The last time I ate at that round table, you know who was at that round table?
Who?
The Sheik,
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful, Bob Orton.
Man.
And we had the Lazy Susan thing.
Yeah. There's a big thing in the middle. It's still there.
And I'll never forget it. Mr. Wonderful, he ordered on the thing, and I forgot what he ordered until he was sitting. He goes, "Anybody want some of my Andelman?"
Andelman.
Which was named after the big time radio show host
Eddie Endelman.
Eddie Endelman.
Eddie Endelman isn't a rice dish or something like that?
It was no, because he was very conscious of what he ate.
Yeah.
It was a lot of vegetables and all that stuff. And but the way that he said it, he goes, he was chewing. Actually, I'll chew something here. He goes, "And you boys want some of my Andelman?" He had absolutely no idea what fucking Andelman was.
Why they call it that anyway?
And the Sheik's like, "Oh, please, I love it, thank you." And Bob Orton's like, "Yep, that looks good, Paul. I'll eat that. That looks good, Paul.
Just pour it into my hat. I'll take it with me.
Put it in my cask. I'll have it later." And the Sheik was just spilling shit everywhere and looking for free booze. And
Well, that was where if you wanted to see a wrestler, that's where you went back in the day.
still now.
Yeah, they love it.
I mean, wrestling's at the Boston Garden. Well, I don't call it the Boston Garden. The Garden, the TD Garden.
That place.
I think they're there on August something.
Aren't you supposed to be going to that?
I am supposed to go into that, yeah, with CJ.
What's happening with him?
Who, CJ?
Yeah.
I talked to him. He had a wonderful time down on the Cape for the 4th of July.
Oh, that's good. Oh, so you're still talking to him recently?
Yeah, I talked to him. Actually, he called me the other night. He called me Monday night because his brother went to Monday Night Raw in Providence, Rhode Island.
Wow.
And he was sending me pictures of all all the stuff down
He's still into that.
there. Oh,
huh?
he loves it now.
Yeah,
He's like obsessed with it. It's like, okay, if this was 1987, I'd be on the same
of
page with
course,
you.
yeah. I
But
wish I could get that.
Now it's like,
I like the new WCW channel on YouTube is showing a lot of the old Great American Bashes and stuff. So I've been watching those. Nothing beats those.
no, nothing does. You know what beats anything? Quincy wrapping up the show.
Yeah, why don't you?
Okay.
What you whistle there, Gertrude?
Well,
Oh,
well.
I didn't need to see that French fry tortilla sandwich again.
Okay. Well, we thank you very much for watching this very interesting show, and we hope to see you again very soon. We hope you had a happy 4th, but as always, please drive carefully, no matter what day or what holiday is coming. Don't drink and drive because you're going to get caught. And we hope to see you again soon. And remember, we never close.
Never.
And the cereal bowl's waiting for you, Daisy.
Oh.